I'm Chef Sarah Brewer, and today we are going to make a super duper antioxidant packed chia seed cereal. We're going to be using berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, an apple for the fruit, super antioxidants, chia seeds, which are an amazing source of fiber and protein. They're super hydrating. The Mayans, warriors, they used to eat like a teaspoon of it before going to battle, and they'd go all day long on just a little bit of chia seeds. This stuff right here, it's amazing. And we're going to use some cinnamon and vanilla to make it yummy and have flavor. Honey is optional. If you like it really sweet, you can put some honey in there. Any kind of sweetener, coconut sugar, xylitol to make it sweet. And a little pinch of salt is always good. Today we're going to be using a homemade hemp milk that I made. You can use any kind of milk. You can use hemp milk in the store. It doesn't have to be homemade. You can use almond milk. You can use cow's milk. I mean, you can use any milk. There's so many milks out there these days. Your preference of milk. It only takes a few minutes to actually prepare the recipe, and then you have to let it sit for an hour. And then your cereal is ready. So sometimes I prepare it like, if I want it in the morning, I'll prepare it like first thing in the morning, and then I know that once I get hungry, after I'm woken up a little bit, I'm ready to eat, it's gonna be ready. Or you can even do it the night before, and it's definitely gonna be ready when you wake up. This is a great thing to have in the morning. So we're working with about 2 cups of hemp milk here, and I'm just gonna pour it in the bowl here. I start with a big bowl so I can really swish it around. And then we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of chia seed. You want to swish it around pretty good. Yeah, sometimes see how they clump together sometimes? You want to make sure that the chia seeds break up the little clumps and that they're all separated in there. And as you can see right now, it's not thick yet, but as it sits, it will get very thick. And it's important that when you eat chia seeds, anytime you eat chia seeds in any recipe whatsoever, it's very important that you soak it. And here we are soaking it. We're soaking it in hemp milk. You can soak it in milk, you can soak it in water, it doesn't matter. If you're adding it to like a smoothie recipe, for example, you want to just soak it in some water. That way you get a lot more of the health benefits out of the chia seeds when you soak it, as opposed to just eating it dry like this. Okay, now, as you can see, the chia seeds have soaked for about an hour here, and it has thickened. The plot has thickened, and it is perfect and ready to add all these wonderful ingredients. So I'm going to start with putting some apples in there first. Apples give it a nice crunch, and they add sweetness. I don't ever cut fruit on a cutting board, because then your fruit will taste like garlic or onion. So I just grab anything like a plate. It's not the greatest at keeping your knives sharp, but that's okay. It's better than garlicky apples. And I just chop them up in pretty big pieces, actually. You can put as much apple or as little apple as you want. All these recipes are to your preference. You like it sweet, add more honey, add more fruit. I think that this recipe is perfectly sweet enough with all the fruit. And this apple is a very sweet apple. It's also important that when you choose apples that you get like a type of apple that's really crunchy. Like these are Pink Lady apples, and Honeycrisp apples are one of my favorites. So we're gonna add a little bit of blueberries to this, a little bit of raspberries, And some blackberries. And some strawberries. Again, I can use that cutting board. Just cut them in half, however you would like them. Then add a little cinnamon in there, a little pinch of salt, some vanilla. Now this is a real vanilla bean. You don't have to use this. You can use any kind of vanilla that you'd like. You can use vanilla that's in liquid, that's in a bottle, extract, flavor, whatever. Just adds a little flavor. And if you don't have vanilla, that's okay too. Then you're gonna wanna mix it around real good. This is a super duper energy, vitamin packed breakfast. It will keep you going all day long. And here, it's very rich. You know, these chia seeds go a long way. So this is like a good serving for 2 to 3 people even. Even though it doesn't look like that much, it actually goes a long way. Very rich, nutrient-dense food here. And there you go. That's simple. So easy. And beautiful. And colorful. I love it. There you go. Breakfast of champions right here. Thank you for joining me. I'm Chef Sarah Brewer. Enjoy your antioxidant-packed chia seed berry breakfast. I kind of feel like it's really sexual when I take a bite at the end.
You want to feel like?